northern lights are also known as Aurora Borealis, which means the northern dawn. The northern lights are bright, dancing streams of purple, green, red, yellow, and blue in the night sky. The northern lights are found near the North Pole, but we also get southern lights, which are found near the South Pole. You will need some chalk pastels or oil pastels in purple, green, blue, and white. You'll need a piece of scrap paper, some black paper, and then it's optional to use an old toothbrush, some white paint, and a black oil pastel. First thing you need to do is rip your paper. You want to rip it so it looks like the top of mountains. So a nice rough zigzag pattern is best. Place the rip paper or mountain tops over the black paper so it covers the bottom third. Next, you're going to draw a slightly wiggly line in the sky on the black paper and a second wiggly line that travels over the mountains. Then take your blue chalk and add blue over your white line. Make sure that you're working over the scrap piece of paper as well. Now you can take your green chalk and add little bits of green next to your blue. You don't need to add green everywhere, but you can if you want to. Using your finger, smudge the green and blue chalk upwards, making sure you're always pushing that chalk upwards from the line. Try to make sure you don't go below the line. Do this for both of the lines, making sure you're only pushing the chalk above towards the sky and not below your wavy line. Then you can take little bits of other colours. Here I'm using purple, but you could use a bit of yellow or even a bit of red. Add the colour above the line each time. Using another finger, push the chalk upwards away from the line. Next, take some white chalk, and if it's too big, split it in half or make it smaller, so you can put it on its side. Using the white chalk, highlight areas of your coloured chalk, making sure you're always going above your wiggly line and not below your wiggly line. This will make your colours really stand out against the black paper. Smudge them with your finger above the line, always working towards the top of the page. Next, put some white chalk on the scrap paper, and then using your finger, smudge the white chalk around the scrap paper, you'll have some excess chalk, so tap it on the table and then remove the scrap paper, and you'll notice this mountain top. Smooth out any bits that aren't smooth enough with a finger. To make your night sky look starry, place your scrap paper back over the mountains, take an old toothbrush, dip it in water and dip it in white paint. Then use your thumb to pull back the bristles. When you release the bristles, small splashes of white paint will appear on your black page. Now I made a bit of a mistake here and I dropped a couple of blobs of paint on my work. So I'm using the wrong side of the toothbrush, the pointy side of the toothbrush, to add in some bigger stars. Your work will look better if you aim the toothbrush bristles up towards the top of the page. Use the wrong end to add in any extra stars. Remove your mountain scrap paper, and now you can see your starry sky and your northern lights drawing. Any larger bits that cover up the northern lights can be smudged in and worked over. The last thing to do is to make sure the mountains look really black. So use a black pastel, a black oil pastel, and shape your mountains and neatly colour them in. This is completely optional. You might decide that your work is finished as it is. There you have it, your very own drawing of the Aurora Borealis.